He is known for his epic poem Paradise Lost, which explores the fall of man and solidified his reputation as one of history's greatest poets. He is recognized for his influential defense of freedom of speech and freedom of the press in his work Areopagitica. He introduced new words to the English language and revolutionized poetry by using unrhymed verse. His name is John Milton. John Milton, a renowned English poet and intellectual, emerged during a time of great religious and political turmoil. His epic poem, Paradise Lost, defied traditional verse structure and tackled profound themes such as the fall of man and the expulsion from the Garden of Eden. Milton's literary prowess elevated his status as one of history's greatest poets, while his contributions as a civil servant for the Commonwealth of England solidified his reputation as an influential figure. Milton's quest for freedom extended not only to his political philosophy but also to his literary style. He pioneered the use of unrhymed verse outside of theatrical works and introduced new words to the English language. His writings, including the renowned Areopagitica, championed the principles of freedom of speech and press, earning him accolades as a passionate defender of civil liberties. Throughout his life, Milton's experiences mirrored the tumultuous political landscape of Stuart England. From his university studies at Christ's College in Cambridge to his career as a pamphleteer during Charles I's autocratic rule, Milton witnessed the breakdown of the monarchy and the ensuing civil war. Despite facing criticism for his republican beliefs, Milton's writings transformed public opinion and propelled him to public office. Although blindness and the Restoration period limited his public platform, Milton continued to produce significant literary works. John Milton, the renowned poet and philosopher, has long been associated with his Christian beliefs and his profound understanding of Protestant Christianity. However, there is a fascinating aspect of Milton's philosophy that sheds light on his exploration of the nature of existence and divinity. It is a concept that challenges traditional notions of duality and determinism, and embraces a view that all things in the universe are composed of a single material substance. In the late 1650s, Milton may have entertained the idea of monism or animist materialism, as Stephen Fallon suggests. This concept proposes that everything in the universe, from inanimate objects like stones and trees to intelligent beings like minds, souls, angels, and even God, is composed of a single animate and self-active substance. Milton's monism served as an alternative to the prevalent mind-body dualism of philosophers like Plato and Descartes, as well as the mechanistic determinism put forth by Hobbes. Fallon argues that Milton's monism finds expression in his literary works, particularly in Paradise Lost. In this epic poem, angels are depicted as engaging in earthly activities such as eating and even seemingly partaking in sexual intercourse. These depictions suggest that Milton saw no fundamental distinction between the physical and spiritual realms. Additionally, in his work, De Doctrina, Milton rejects the notion of dual natures in humans and instead puts forth a theory of creation ex deo, which implies that all creation originates from God. Milton's exploration of monism not only challenges traditional philosophical frameworks but also offers a unique perspective on the nature of existence. By positing the idea that everything shares a common substance, Milton encourages us to see the interconnectedness of all things. This perspective can help us navigate our daily lives by promoting a sense of unity and harmony with the world around us. It invites us to recognize the divine within ourselves and in all aspects of creation, fostering a deeper reverence for nature and a greater appreciation for the complexity and wonder of existence. John Milton, known as the Lady of Christ's College for his fair complexion, was a renowned poet and philosopher of the 17th century. Born into a prosperous family in London, Milton's father ensured he received a private tutor, Thomas Young, who introduced him to religious radicalism. At St. Paul's School, Milton immersed himself in the study of Latin and Greek, which would later influence his poetry and prose. Even as a young man, Milton displayed a remarkable dedication to his studies. His brother Christopher attested to his hard work and late-night hours spent studying. The future poet's fair complexion earned him the nickname, the Lady of Christ's College. At the age of 15, Milton wrote his first compositions, 2 psalms, showcasing his early talent and his desire to express his thoughts through writing. In 1625, Milton gained admission to Christ's College at the University of Cambridge. Graduating with honors, Milton immersed himself in the academic setting, aiming to become an Anglican priest. However, his time at Cambridge was not without its controversies. Milton clashed with his tutor, Bishop William Chappell, and was possibly even rusticated during his first year. Despite these difficulties, Milton formed important friendships at Cambridge, including with Roger Williams, an Anglo-American dissident and theologian. Milton's time at Cambridge also fueled his discontent with the university curriculum and its focus on formal debates conducted in Latin. He found little value in these stilted discussions on obscure topics. Instead, he sought to infuse his writings with humor and a relatable quality. His poems, such as On the Morning of Christ's Nativity and L'Allegro, showcased his wit and penchant for exploring diverse themes. The early life and education of John Milton laid the foundation for his future philosophical and poetic endeavors. His perseverance, dedication to knowledge, and willingness to challenge convention enabled him to become one of the greatest thinkers of his time. Milton's story serves as an inspiration for individuals in their daily lives, highlighting the importance of intellectual curiosity, the pursuit of truth, and the courage to stand against societal norms. John Milton, an exceptional poet and philosopher, embarked on a remarkable journey of study, poetry, and travel that would shape his philosophy and provide valuable insights for daily life. After completing his Master of Arts degree, Milton immersed himself in 6 years of self-directed private study. His dedication and thirst for knowledge drove him to explore ancient and modern works of theology, philosophy, history, politics, literature, and science, making him one of the most learned English poets of all time. Alongside his studies, Milton continued to hone his poetic skills, with his works such as Arcades and Comus showcasing his talent in advocating for virtues such as temperance and chastity. In May 1638, Milton embarked on a tour of France and Italy, seeking new experiences and encounters with renowned intellectuals and theorists of the time. This voyage provided him with a unique understanding of different artistic and religious traditions, particularly Roman Catholicism. He met influential figures such as Hugo Grotius and even had the opportunity to engage with astronomer Galileo, who was under house arrest at the time. Milton's candor, erudition, and skill in Neo-Latin poetry opened doors for him within Florentine intellectual circles, where he made lasting connections. As Milton journeyed through Rome, Naples, and other Italian cities, he gained access to Rome's intellectual society and received recognition for his poetic talent. He attended dinners, musical events, and had encounters with notable individuals like patron Giovanni Battista Manso. However, Milton's plans to explore Sicily and Greece were cut short when he received alarming news of civil war in England and the death of his childhood friend, Diodati. He ultimately returned to Rome, despite warnings about his frankness regarding religion. He spent time with Vatican librarian Lucas Holst and was even invited to an opera hosted by Cardinal Francesco Barberini.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.